Monday Morning Raw. Welcome to DDE Monday Morning Raw. This is the season finale. I am DDE running the show, calling the action, and we're gonna kick it off with the trios champions. This match is gonna fall into the verse. 1/3 of the trios tag team champions, Kofi Kingston. At WrestleMania, the New Day will have to defend the trios tag team championships against the Gorillas of Destiny and this man and his opponent, accompanied by the Gorillas of Destiny, the Samoan Werewolf, the Exiled One, Jacob Fatu has had an amazing year, taking on Roman Reigns at Rumble in the Jungle and beating Roman Reigns at Wrestle Dream, and out a big kick to the midsection. Fatu taking out Kingston. This is the last Raw of the season. We've had a great time. Now we look ahead to 2 weeks of the WrestleMania in the Tokyo Dome in a Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, no, Tama Tonga costing Kingston the match and a trust fall. And now look at this, up and over Samoan drop. And now Fatu with the Moon Salt 3. Here is Jacob. Oh, wait, no. The Gorillas of Destiny, here comes the New Day. And now down the aisle, Jimmy Uso joining the fight. Jimmy Uso, who will take on his brother, Jey Uso, at WrestleMania. And speaking of the Yeet Man, main event, Jey Uso is here. And a super kick going right after his brother. And Boston is getting a treat tonight. Oh, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. And really, WrestleMania Night 3 is a family affair, because Joe takes on this man, the Samoan Bulldozer, Omega, as he comes down, taking out Fatu and Tama, and now going right after Samoa Joe. And now look at the power of Omega, throwing Joe into Tongaloa. I don't think anyone can match the size and the power of Omega. And we saw him last week on SmackDown, talking to the ring general Gunther. We haven't seen the final boss in quite a long time, as he has one of the biggest matches in DDE history, as he takes on his cousin, Roman Reigns. On a low blow by the Rock. A low blow and a rock bottom. And now the Rock is gathering the troops. Wait a minute. Look at this. A car pulling up outside. Yeah, there's no way. That can only be one. And there is the wise man.
They're waiting, my tribal chief.
And there he is as Boston stands on their feet for the OTC. As he marches to the ring and a Superman punch. Roman. Oh, Jey Uso flying over the top rope. It is a war as Roman locks eyes with the Rock, and they will meet in tribal combat at WrestleMania.
I am Brenda Sparks, here with the United States Champion Jay White. Jay, you face Hangman Adam Page at WrestleMania. How are you going to prepare to try to keep and hold on to your championship at WrestleMania?
Oh, come on. Strategy. I got the bang bang belt, baby. Nobody, not even a cowboy, that can rip this away from me. So to answer your question, brother, there will be no strategy, because the Switchblade era will continue, and the Switchblade will always be on top. What were you saying about strategy? Oh, me and you, Jay, we never liked each other, so it's gonna make it oh so sweet when I rip that United States Championship from you. You at WrestleMania, dumb. Hang on, I'm gonna get in the ring, the YouTube champion, Logan Paul. Hey, yo, what up, Logan? I know it's a crappy town like Boston, but I know it's some real low gangsters out there. Oh wait, now that I realize, I know why you're all mad. Because I am gonna beat your little hometown hero, John Cena, at WrestleMania. You call him the GOAT? You know what? After I beat him for my YouTube championship, I'm gonna be the GOAT, the Maverick Logan Paul. Well, since it's the season finale, I want all you at home and for the poor people in the crowd to take a good look at the then, now, and forever face of YouTube, Logan Paul, the next pro wrestling GOAT. What? So for the first time in DDE, the doctor is here. Cena's got an acclaim jersey on. Yo, this is basic thugonomics. Breaking down the fraud. So-called GOAT Logan Paul. We all know you started on Vine, but the ego grew too big. Now you're trapped inside a hole that you decided to dig. Hey, you remember Crypto Zoo? Yeah, the victims want their cash. Left them holding empty eggs while your reputation crashed. You got prime drinks, got the kids bouncing off the wall. But the FDA is still looking at the rise before the fall. You think you're untouchable holding up that belt, but the internet remembers every single card that you dealt. From Japan to the tokens that you sold, everything you touch turns to fake gold. So word life, Logan, yeah, your time is up. The doctor just poured truth in your prime field cup. Man, you in the doctor's house, this Boston. So you can't be talking about your followers, your prime, and your ring. Cause honestly, Logan, we just don't give up. You adjust your camera angle. Make sure your lighting is right. Mayweather just told me, we all know you can't fight. Oh kid, your 15 minutes of fame are done. Class ends in the land of the rising sun. Don't worry, Logan. This was FDA approved. Word life. Mic drop. Oh, wait a minute, Paul. Caught by Cena. Cena's got Paul with an F. You and John Cena stand tall at WrestleMania. But speaking of WrestleMania, we will give you the rundown of night 3. At the top of the card, I will take on Adam Cole. Then Will Ospreay takes on John Axel in an action-packed match. Then there were once family. Samoa Joe will take on Umaga. Then the WrestleMania showcase with a mystery opponent. It is brother versus brother. Jimmy versus Jay. Jay White will defend his U.S. Championship against Hangman Adam Page. And as we've seen, John Cena will take on Logan Paul for the YouTube Championship. In a dream match, Batista, Brock Lesnar the Beast versus the Animal. This match will change the world. John Moxley versus Seth freaking Rollins in an exploding barbed wire death match. They both signed signed the contract. They signed the waiver. And you see earlier, Tribal Combat, the biggest match in WrestleMania history. Roman Reigns versus The Rock. And again, you saw earlier, the Trios Tag Team titles are up for grabs. The Empire will take on the New Day in our main event of night 3. The Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, will take on Kenny Omega for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of the Tokyo Dome. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm him. I will forever be the best. I'm the youngest. And tell your friends that I'm him. This match is going on far. Let's take it first. He is him, Carmelo. Carmelo is really impressed in the past few weeks that he's been here. Melo will be in the WrestleMania showcase. And his opponent, Batista. And Batista will be in the dream. Lesnar, it is Beast versus Animal. Wait a minute, from the top, Carmelo Hayes. Flying over the top rope. Now Melo, and the match has started, again flown over the top rope. Now roll through, Melo look for that, roll through, cold breaker, nobody home. And Batista with the spine buster. And now Batista, the Animal's unleashed. Wait a minute, from behind. Wait a minute, it's Brock Lesnar, F5 through the table. Lesnar's here. Lesnar's in Boston. And he's taking anything out that has a pulse. And F5 to Carmelo Hayes. Brock Lesnar has came through and caused chaos. He is letting the Animal Batista know that he is ready for him at WrestleMania. And we started DDE Monday Morning Raw with an appearance from our world champion Kenny Omega. So let's end it that way. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your DDE World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. Kenny will take on his greatest rival, the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, who won the Season 2 Royal Rumble. And let's see what the champ has to say. Kind of crazy that I kicked off the Omega era in MSG on the first episode of Monday Morning Raw. And now I get to close Monday Morning Raw in the great state of Boston, Massachusetts. As great as this honor is, we still got to look ahead to DDE WrestleMania. So I want my opponent to come out here right now. There he is. As he shall receive the Season 2 Raw Royal Rumble winner, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. And no, you see no money falling from the sky this time. He's all business. Look at the eyes of his opponent. You say last week, Kenny, I can hit you with the Rainmaker. I did. I'm not a shell of myself like you claim. You will get the greatest Okada. In almost 2 weeks, we will step foot in the Tokyo Dome where it all started between you and I. And they say we have one of the greatest pro wrestling rivalries and the greatest pro wrestling matches ever. So I want it to end between you and I at WrestleMania. Omega, Okada, one final time at WrestleMania. We didn't hear from the challenger, but it seems like he accepts the last time ever. Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. I thank you for watching DDE Monday Morning Raw Season 2. See you on Explosion and SmackDown and then WrestleMania. But for now, I am DDE signing off. Thank you for watching.